I'm going to show how to repair a water supply valve that doesn't shut off when the valve is fully closed. We can see that this valve is now closed because none of the stem is showing. Some people don't like to repair compression valves. They'd rather replace it with a ball valve. This video is for someone who doesn't have the skills to replace the valve or doesn't have the funds to pay a plumber to do the work. Turn off the main water supply. If you don't know where yours is located, I have a video that shows how to find it. After this video is over, click on the channel name, Know How Now, to find it. Drain the water from the system by opening the hot and cold taps at the lowest level of your home. Open another tap at a higher level of your home and then wait about 4 or 5 minutes for all the water to drain out of the system. If the water doesn't stop flowing, then your main water shutoff valve has also failed. There's 2 nuts on this type of valve, a stem or a gland nut that's closest to the handle, and then there's a second nut closest to the valve body. We want to put your wrench on this nut and turn it counterclockwise to remove the entire stem from the body of the valve. Place a bucket under the valve and then turn this nut counterclockwise. By the way, if you find this video helpful, a thumbs up is always appreciated. This washer is in not very good condition. You can see the black that's coming off of it as it's deteriorating. Remove the washer from the stem. In the case of this one, the screw is deteriorating. I may be able to cut the washer away and extract the screw. If I can't, then the best option is probably to replace the valve. Possibly you could heat this part up with a torch and then try to get the screw out. I chipped most of the washer away and I'm able to clamp on the edges of the screw with a pair of vice grips, and it looks like I'm going to be able to turn the screw out of here. I've scraped away all of the old washer. Sorry about the dirty hands. However, my water's turned off. I keep a supply of washers on hand. If you don't, you'll need to take the valve stem to the hardware store to find the correct washer. I found one that fits inside nicely. It's a good idea to replace the screw, and I think you can see why, because they tend to deteriorate, possibly stick inside the valve stem. Make sure it's the same threads and length. Snug up the screw onto the washer. Aim to get the screw tight against the washer, but not so tight that it deforms the washer. Reinstall the valve stem into the body. Snug it up with a wrench. Turn on the water supply at the main valve and then close the taps that you had open. Check around the valve to ensure that you don't have any leaks. Close the valve to ensure that it does now shut off the water. Click on the channel name, Know How Now, for other videos, and thanks for watching.